So let's begin by adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap right over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. We try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning. But we also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position. We begin to let go of attending to the environment, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation, constraining our awareness just to the body and mind. Concentrating that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air moving into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind and without judgment or frustration, lifting your awareness up from those distractions and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then generate a broad, altruistic motivation for your time, intentionally widening your circle of concern, embracing countless sentient beings, wanting to engage in the practice, for their benefit through the process of deepening your familiarity with constructive, beneficial states of mind that naturally and spontaneously would, through their cultivation, give rise to actions that are beneficial for others, and wanting to separate oneself from the influence of states of mind that are not beneficial or constructive, those that often give rise to actions that cause harm to others. Seeing that as the vehicle that one uses to be of greater and greater benefit to countless sentient beings. And then with that motivation, we will contemplate the energy of the historical Buddha, drawing ourselves close to that energy, invoking it in our own lives and on behalf of countless sentient beings. So we begin by visualizing ourselves in a large open space, visualizing at the level of the forehead, 6 to 8 feet away, is a large golden throne adorned with jewels and supported at each of its four corners by a pair of snow lions. These animals are manifestations of bodhisattvas. They have white fur and a green tail and a green mane. On the flat surface of the throne is a seat consisting of a large open lotus and two radiant discs, representing the sun and the moon. The lotus reminds us of the realization of renunciation, the sun, the wisdom, realizing emptiness, and the moon, the cooling effect of bodhicitta. Seated upon the lotus, sun and moon is the Buddha, who has attained these realizations and is the embodiment of all enlightened beings. His body is of golden light, and he wears the saffron robes of a monk. His robes are separated from his body, floating above them by about an inch. He's seated in the full Vajra posture. The palm of his right hand rests on his right knee, the fingers touching the moon cushion. His left hand rests in his lap in meditation posture, holding a bowl filled with nectar. His face is beautiful, and his smiling, compassionate gaze is directed at you and simultaneously toward every other living being. His gaze is free of any critical, judgmental thought, and he embraces you just as you are. His eyes are long and narrow. His lips are cherry red, and the lobes of his ears are long. His hair is blue black, and each hair individually curls to the right. Rays of light emanate from every pore of Buddha's holy body and reach every corner of the universe. These rays are composed of countless miniature Buddhas, some going out to help living beings, others dissolving back, having finished their work. So pause and try to stabilize that visualization as best we can. And try to feel strongly that the living presence of the Buddha is invoked, recalling his perfected qualities and his ability to be of benefit and make a heartfelt request to receive that blessing energy to help you become free of all negativity, misconceptions, and to realize all of the steps of the path to enlightenment. And think that your request is happily accepted. And the Buddha responds with a purifying stream of white light in the nature of the Buddha's enlightened mind, pouring forth from the Buddha's heart, entering your body through the crown of your head, and the darkness of your negativities are instantly dispelled upon contact with this brilliant white light. As you focus on the visualization, you can join it with the recitation of the Buddha's mantra, Tayata Om Muni Muni Mahamunaye Soha. 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 Taito Om Muni Muni Mahamunai Soha. And now feel very strongly that all of your negativities, problems, and obscurations have been completely purified. And your body feels light and blissful. And concentrate on that experience. And now visualize that a stream of golden light descends from the Buddha's heart and flows into your body through the crown of your head. The essence of this light are the excellent qualities of his holy body, holy speech, and holy mind. His ability to emanate into animate or inanimate forms in accordance with the needs of sentient beings. His ability to transmit the teachings simultaneously in any language, and his omniscient mind clearly seeing every atom of existence and every occurrence of past, present, and future. These infinite good qualities flow into every part of your body. Concentrate on this blissful experience while continuing to recite the mantra. Taito Om Muni Muni Mahamunai Soha. Taito Om Muni Muni Mahamunai Soha. Taito Muni Muni Mahamune. So, and now feel strongly that you have received the infinite, excellent qualities of the Buddha's body, speech, and mind. And concentrate on that experience. Now visualize that the 8 snow lions absorb into the throne into the lotus, and the lotus into the sun and moon. They in turn absorb into the Buddha, who now comes to the space above your head, melts into light, and dissolves into your body. Your ordinary sense of I and other wrong conceptions disappear completely. In that instant, you become one with the Buddha's blissful, omniscient mind in the aspect of vast, empty space. And imagine from that empty state, there appear in the place where you are sitting the throne, lotus, sun, and moon, and upon these yourself as the Buddha. Everything is of the nature of light, exactly as before. Feel you are the Buddha. Identify with his enlightened wisdom and compassion. Surrounding you in every direction and filling all of space are living beings. Think that now that you are enlightened, you can help them. At your heart are a lotus and moon. Standing upright around the circumference of the moon are the syllables of the mantra, Tayata Om Muni Muni Mahamunaye Soha. The seed syllable Mum stands at the moon's center. Visualize that rays of light in the nature of your wisdom and compassion emanate from every letter and spread in all directions. They reach the countless sentient beings surrounding you and completely purify them of their obscurations and delusions and fill them with inspiration and strength. Imagine this while reciting the mantra, Taito Om Muni Muni Mahamunaye Soha. Taito Om Muni Muni Mahamunaye Soha. And now visualize that everyone surrounding you is in the form of Buddha and is experiencing complete bliss and wisdom realizing emptiness. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. And we'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in the mind. And think that you freely offer the fruit of your practice, that positive energy, for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking strongly, when that positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment in order to work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled. And may I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.